Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the Shaman Shenanigans video. These are all 6 challenges in one. Mine is Mr. Freeze2244. So for this one, they introduced a new challenge pack today, and it came with 6 challenges, and they all includes killing several people in different ways and stuff like that. And there's also like a little fetch quest along with it as well. So the challenges that are covered in this in particular ones are basically an altar ritual, which you had to kill someone with a barbed wire in the altar cavern while disguised as a shaman. Push 3 people into the construction site pit while disguised as the shaman. Eliminate 5 people with poison while disguised as the shaman. And while disguised as the shaman, acquire the following items. And finally, we have to kill 10 people in the coca field guards, or while dressed as a shaman. So for this video, this is the setup I went along with to try and get all the challenges done in one run. So we're going to start at the shaman's hut. Now you can call it shaman, but for the benefit of the video I'm going to call it shaman, because it's just from what I know. And we're going to bring along our fiber wire. You'll bring along your lethal poison vial or lethal poison pills. I'm going to bring the Kurugami, but you can use any pistol you want to. I'm going to smuggle in the classic lockpick, or use any lockpick you want to bring with you, and I'm going to smuggle that into the jungle. I'm going to start off in our suit. So from the very start here, we're going to skip the camera panning shot there and head straight into the shaman's hut. We're going to go ahead and turn off his radio, then turn it back on. Once we've turned it back on, we're going to hide behind this little fence right here, and the shaman or the shaman is going to come into the room, and we're just going to wait for him to wait for the door to close, and then we're going to shoot him in the back of the head. There's going to be a lot of non-target kills during this run, so it really does not matter whether you go knock out people or kill people. It does not matter. We'll be killing a lot of people throughout this run. So you don't have to worry too much about being too stealthy during this, but I'm going to try and stick to as much stealth as I possibly can and not get spotted. So once we've taken the shaman's disguise, we're going to go ahead and go over to this pot and poison it with your lethal poison vial. The guy that looks like Shaggy, he will go off and drink it and get poisoned for the first one. So crouch over here and make sure you stay crouched and walk up to that frog, and then grab it. That is going to be another source of lethal poison. So you make sure you do that. So make sure you crouch up to it, but otherwise it will jump away and hop away. And we're going to go and retrieve our lockpick over here. And now we need to head into the village itself. So that poison kill will take care of itself. So halfway down the road, you'll see a non-target kill, but it will say 1 out of 5 in regards to the poison challenge. So we need 4 more poison kills now, and of course we need to retrieve some more poisons as well. The problem with this disguise as well is you get a lot of followers coming around here in the village, so we're going to need to take care of this one first, which is usually this woman. So we're going to grab the Dr. Pep can there, and she's going to come up to this where we are right now, and we're just going to go ahead and knock her out with the can. And we're just going to go ahead and dump her body over the ledge. Also, I didn't mention at the start here, but we are using it. We are playing on casual mode. We can unlock these achievements on casual mode. It'll make it a lot more easier for you with no cameras and stuff like that. So make sure you are putting it on casual mode when you're playing this. So we're going to turn on that little radio there, and the reason why we're not knocking him out in plain sight is because there's a person over there at the doctor's, and she most likely occasion she does tend to spot you knocking the guy out. So we're just going to play it safe and get him over to this corner and then knock him out. He's going to drop the glue, and that's one of the first items we need to complete our list. One of them was a poison frog, the second one was some glue. Third one's going to be a can of poison spaghetti, like expired spaghetti, which is going to be in the shop right here on this shelf. That's the third item. The final item is going to be some rat poison, but we're going to get that a little bit later on. For now, we're just going to go over to this doctor's over here, marked Medico. I'll probably pronounce that completely wrong, but we use the lockpick to get in there and grab the lethal poison pill that's on the table. From this point now, we're going to go ahead and poison our second item, which is going to be a water bottle. So if you want to go follow where I'm going, not over here, but it's going to be in the top left corner of this area. Just trying to figure out, it's not that one, it's the next one. So the water bottle is just going to be on this little bench right here. Someone's going to come over here, check a sip of that water, and that's the second poison kill taken care of. Next we're going to poison someone else with a water bowl. He's going to be a chef, and he's just going to be in this room here to our right. So you just want to, he's actually drinking the water right now. So what we're actually going to do, wait for that woman to walk over in this position right here. The chef's going to put this bottle of water down, and that's when we can enter the room safely and have enough time to poison the water bottle and get out of there. We're not currently trespassing either. You just want to make sure both of these guys have their back to you while poisoning the bottle of water, of course. So that's 3 taken care of. So they'll all die one by one, and that will take out 3 out of 5. So we need to retrieve 2 more poisons now, 2 more lethal poisons, and that will take care of the poison challenge. So there's one of them popped up there. I think that's the one with the water. The first one we poisoned, and the second one will pop up soon. So we're going to retrieve our 4th poison now, and that's going to be in like these little bushes over here next to this rock. Just want to go ahead and grab that. So that's going to be a lethal poison, which is from a plant. The next is going to be across the bridge. Is going to be another frog. So you make sure you want to crouch, run all the way up to this frog here, and then grab it before it leaps off into the river. So that's the 5th poison. So we have 2 more lethal poison now, and 2 more poison kills remaining. These bodies are being found, but don't worry about it. They won't cause too much panic, especially on casual mode. So the next water bottle we're going to actually poison. It's not a water bottle actually, it's a beer bottle, and it's going to be P-Power's bottle. You want to make sure everyone has their back to you. It does give you an opportunity in that bar area where everyone does have their back to you like this right now. That woman's going to turn away, and this is going to be your opportunity to go ahead and poison that beer bottle. If they're not in the same position for you, you just need to wait for all the opportunity for everyone to have their back to you at that time to go ahead and poison that beer bottle. But that'll be the 4th poison kill. That will take care of itself. The 5th and final one is going to be in this room over here. This guy's taking a sip of his, I don't know what he's cooking here. He's cooking some soup or something. He will eventually leave this area. We do encounter an issue here, but it's not a big deal at all. Because you're wearing this disguise, you're going to have people following you all over the village, and that's causing a lot of hassle. And it's one of the benefits of being on casual mode, when you can just run away and stop all this panic happening, really. So this guy's going to leave the room, and he's going to go and sweep up outside. We're going to try and close the door and poison that pot as fast as we can, while we've got these idiots that are trying to follow us everywhere around the village. Now, I do get spotted here, but as long as you are running away as fast as you can, get out of there, get out of sight, the panic will disappear very, very quickly, and you wouldn't have too many problems with that, especially on casual mode. So we're just going to enter the room now real quickly, poison the pot. We could be a little bit faster here, actually. And look, we got spotted here by some dippy woman here, trying to get us detected. Now, once we've actually gone and taken care of that, we're going to go ahead and hide around this area over here, just to get out of sight of everybody. And we're going to hide in this crate. And with the way the game is right now, if you basically just keep out of sight, everything is going to die down and everyone will go back to normal. In the normal circumstances, this will, ruin your silent assassin rating. But we're not going for any silent assassin because we are killing a lot of non-targets because it's in the main mission, of course. But once everyone stopped panicking, which happened very, very quickly, by the way, these two with the exclamation marks are just going to go back to their point where they spotted us, and then they're all going to go back to their normal routine, and eventually that guy is going to go back inside, and then he's going to taste some of that soup that we poisoned earlier, and that will take care of the 5th and final poison kill. For the benefit of the video, I'll skip to that point. So there's the Divination challenge taken care of, or the Divination, I don't know how to pronounce that word either. But that will take care of that challenge done. Once you've picked up this rat poison here from where the bin is, it will take care of the new Concoction challenge done. So that's 2 challenges out of 5 completed. Next up is going to be the challenge where we have to push 3 builders into the pit. That's just going to be at the construction site. And because this can be a little bit tricky, I do highly recommend making dropping a save point right in this position right here. And that's exactly what I do, because it's very easy to mess this up, and it does carry an element of some random stuff happening, which is really, really annoying. But I know this works, so it's best to just save it at this point, just in case you mess up at any point here. So once we enter the construction site here, there's going to be a pit in the middle. There's going to be 2 of them actually, but only one of them you can actually push people into. There's going to be 2 of these construction site builders here sitting on the edge. Just want to go ahead and push one of them in. quickly run behind this through this door, crouch, and then get inside of this little container right here. It'll go into combat or engaging or compromised or whatever, but as you noticed, it quickly goes away and everyone stops panicking rather quickly. So the trick here is basically just getting out of sight as fast as you can and hiding in this container as fast as you can. Once the searching finishes and everyone puts their guns away and everyone goes back into position, you can rinse and repeat this with all 3 people. Again, it's a very simple solution. It's not 100% foolproof for this. Sometimes the AI can mess up and they will just instantly spot you inside this container, which is really weird. But you know, and all the times I've practiced this, about 9 out of 10 occasions it worked. So this is the route I'm chosen to show in the video. So like I said, everyone goes back to their normal routine. This guy right here is going to be talking to you for a second, which actually just going to get out of sight, but it doesn't stop the conversation, unfortunately. That's what I tried to do. But he's going to be having a clipboard and he's going to be looking into the pit, and that is when we're going to push him off first before the other guy, because this guy is the foreman and he has a routine of going all around the construction site, and we don't want to miss this opportunity right here. So we're just going to go ahead and push him now and do the same thing as we did previously. Go through this door, crouch, and enter the container. Again, you'll have like crime noticed, engaging combat and all that kind of stuff, and searching, but it goes away pretty quickly because we've broken that line of sight. Again, everyone will stop panicking and go back to normal, and it actually is surprising. I'm not sure if it is because it's on casual or it's just how the game is these days, but this is a very quick way of actually losing all the panic and all that kind of things. On this occasion, it's a little bit more longer than the first kill, but we only have 1 more left to go now, and then we can move on to the fourth challenge. So we're going to exit the container now. Everyone's going back to their position. We have 1 more final person to push in the pit, and he's going to be the guy that's sitting on the edge. We're just going to go ahead and kick him in, and then again we're going to go quickly hide over here. That'll take care of the Hallowed Ground challenge. And we're going to crouch through this little grass here and enter this little altar area. It says combat and all that kind of stuff, but they don't know where you are, so don't need to worry about it. So once you're in here, we need to actually kill someone with a fiber wire in this particular area here. In this little square area here. And the best person to get that is, make sure you grab this remote explosive first as well. Best person to get is the hippo expert kind of guy. We're going to throw our can of expired spaghetti over here, so just to draw him into this little corridor area. We need him to get into the area where we are right now, otherwise this challenge won't work. So once he's come further down to the corridor, that's when we're going to throw our remote explosive to lead him in this area over here. And once he comes over to investigate, we are actually going to go ahead and fiber wire him. He is not an enforcer, so you don't need to worry about being spotted or anything like that. Just make sure you fiber wire him while you're in this particular area. Once you've done that, you'll have the challenge pop up for you in the top right corner of your screen. And now we only have 1 more challenge remaining, and that includes taking out like 10 of the guards in the coca fields. At this point, again, I recommend making a save because that's 4 challenges done now, and you don't really want to mess up from this point. You can to make this a little bit more simpler, really, you could go ahead and restart the mission if you wanted to and go straight to the coca field there. It might be a little bit of a shorter route, but I'm just going to continue where we left off and crouch run through this section here and sneak past everybody. You can feel free to follow me at this point, but the guards may vary and it being in different positions, so just keep that in mind when you're going through this area. Stick to the tall grass there to stay hidden. It's relatively easy to get past this area, and there's going to be 1 guard patrolling up and down here, but as long as we hug the wall, you shouldn't see us or anything like that. Especially on casual mode, it's very difficult to get spotted on casual mode. Again, we're going to crouch, walk all the way across this deck. There's going to be a guard down the bottom. But again, once he pulls out his binoculars and stuff like that, we can feel free to go all the way down at this point and go straight through it around the back. And we've snuck in to where the coca fields are. Again, it's not that difficult to sneak through here, but once you're at this point, instead of actually trying to do all that stuff again in case you mess up, again, I recommend making a save. just to avoid any issues that you may encounter. Okay, so for this challenge we need to take out 10 of the Cocofield guards, and these are the people that are in the blue anoraks. So I understand the guards are going to be in completely different positions for you, because I can't expect you to be keeping up with me exactly the timing right. So the whole idea is to, you know, obviously kill 10 individual guards that are in this area. And it's actually quite easy to do it, so it might take some time if you want to try and do this most stealthily. But what you want to do is basically single guards out one by one, and try not to take out the guards that are too close to each other. You want to just cause the distractions, use the items that we picked up earlier, like the remote explosive or the can of spaghetti, and throw them into the tall grass area of the coca fields, and you'll be completely hidden when you try and take them out with the fiber wire. What we are actually going to do with some of these guards that are in the open, we are going to just drag them into areas where I know the guards aren't going to be, like close to this building over here, close to the trees and stuff like that, because we are going to need to lead some of the guards into this tall coca field over here, because it gives us the best opportunity to take them out without getting spotted. Because the animation of 47 actually fiber wiring his guards, he stands up for it. So I'm going to make sure you do it in the tall coca leaves rather than the small ones. But it's just a matter of actually singling them all out. I can't tell you where all the guards are going to be, because they're all going to be patrolling around all the areas. I'm just going for the guards that I'm seeing at the moment. You know, just throwing the distractions in open areas, and just to grab their attention, and get behind them, and fiber wire them one by one. It's pretty much as simple as that. But like I said, the guards are going to be obviously in different positions for you, because again, I can't expect you to be keeping up exactly the same timing as me. And the guards, if they hear a bit of rustling in the trees, some of their movements can stop and change, which is really annoying as well. So that's why I can't really tell you exactly who to take out each one. But these guards that I'm taking out here, there's 10 of them, and that will pretty much get all your challenges. So I'm just going to distract this guard over here by this shed, and it's going to get easier as the less guards come, because there's going to be a lot less interruptions and whatnot. We actually take out Jorge Franco as well, because he was just there. I wondered if he would count as one, but obviously he's not a guard, is he? So it obviously didn't work. But we're up to 5 at this point, so we just need 5 more. He's being followed by a guard. These two are patrolling around the area. Again, I'm going to take this opportunity by throwing them in this tall plantation here. I don't know what to call them. I don't want to keep saying the words because I don't want to get demonetized. So again, it's very, very difficult to get spotted, because you're in this, you're completely hidden basically. And on casual mode they give you so much leeway. So this is the point where I distracted Jorge Franco, and you don't need to do this, but I decided to do it anyway. Also, if you've got the Krugermeyer on you, you don't have to use the fiber wire. You can go ahead and shoot them in the head if you want to. It might make this a little bit more easier, in fact. But again, it's entirely up to you if you want to do that. I think we're down to 4 left now, I think. So we're in the short plantation now, rather than the taller one. So I don't like being here, because you have to move a little bit more slowly, and you make a little bit more noise than you would in the taller one. So I'm going to try and get back to the taller area here. Again, creating a distraction for them to come over. Because this is only a smaller patch, you've got a little bit less room to maneuver around, really. Just make sure you pick up whatever distraction you pick up that you throw on the floor. Otherwise, you don't want the guard taking it away. So we need that distraction to lure them into the grass. So that's 7 out of 10 now. So we just need 3 more, which is we can see them all on the screen right now. There's 2 of them patrolling up and down that right side, and we've got this guard over here who's going to be patrolling back over towards our area. So again, we're going to wait for him to turn around, and then we're going to throw the explosive into this tall grass, and then we're going to go ahead and take him out, and that will give us 2 more targets remaining. There we go, just 2 more now. So we're going to go actually circle around the left side, staying crouched through this area. You got a whole section of tall grass here, so we're actually just going to wait for them patiently, for them to come back over to this area, and we're going to quickly take them both out. It should be nice and simple. We obviously don't want to throw it too early because we don't want to attract their attention either. So we're just going to make sure the guards are much closer to us than those two are, because we don't want to attract their attention. So we're going to throw it closest to the river as possible because we want enough room as we can. So we're going to quickly take this guy out because we want to get the second one before he leaves. Again, we're just going to drag him a little bit far away from him, and then throw the explosive again by the riverbed to grab our final guard. So once you've firewired your final guard, you will have the healing challenge completed at the top right corner of your screen, and that will complete all the challenges. So you'll have the Shaman Shenanigans pop up for you as well. And that will unlock the Shaman Powder that you get as an unlockable weapon. And if you're all wondering how good that is, well, the range isn't obviously that bad. Like, what it does essentially does is just knock the people out, but it does make a noise. But the range is not that bad. And they knock out instantaneously rather than what they do when they get concussed. So it's not overpowered, but it has potential.
She's got a lot on her mind. The construction of the new plant.
Can somebody help? Oh my
Also,
God.
the fast targeting on Hitman 2 sucks balls. Please fix it, please. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Feel free to drop a like if it helped you out. Subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. Hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon or become a member of the channel by clicking the link in the description or clicking the join button below. And again, happy Valentine's Day. I haven't actually said that in this video, but happy Valentine's Day is not happy for me at all today. It's not. I don't feel very good. But yeah, I hope you have a good day and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Cheers.